Time is a funny thing. In a way, it's all about perspective. Here's ours. 2113. Humanity works out the last few kinks in faster-than-light travel. Hint, it's complicated. NASA loses the deep space race to a certain ubiquitous entertainment conglomerate, scouting locations for their next superhero crossover blockbuster. The maiden voyage to Pluto is a triumph, save for the one astronaut who returns raving mad. Something about a skeleton ghost dragon in the warp stream. He is largely ignored. 2125. First contact arrives with more of a whimper than a shout. The Bogandile race of mole creatures are too timid to start a war with the Earthlings, who debate the scenario in a controversy so fraught that 90% of people delete their Facebooks. After much awkwardness and grandstanding, a tentative alliance emerges, despite those inexplicable letters of warning from long-dead leaders on both planets, which are largely ignored. 2162. Trillionaire real estate tycoon Declan O'Ryan makes the first known wholesale acquisition of a celestial body through his new company, Procyon Planetary Properties. The orc-like race on Glud have run their planet into the ground, so PPP picks up the place for peanuts, with plans to renovate. The whole affair is not unlike the Louisiana Purchase, a win for Gludlians and capitalists alike. The giant death worms that ravaged Gludlian graveyards post-acquisition, largely ignored. 2186. The Earth-Bogandile Alliance expands to encompass 24 newly discovered planets. Somehow, peace still reigns. A plan hatches to form a Central Republic, uniting well-behaved, mostly man-shaped life forms under the Galactic Anthropoid Commonwealth. The name instantly strikes a sour chord with the slime people of Zebwaterra, but it sticks. A mummy king on distant Kraketch rises to curse his people for ending the monarchy. Their screams of terror are largely ignored. 2209. The GAC clashes with Procyon after strange reports of kelpies or sirens or something drowning guests on the luxury planet Lubaga. The GAC has reign to search the premises of any sovereign soil, but PPP says it's not sovereign, it's sold. Yelling ensues. The sirens vanish with the last of their purported victims. GAC demands to investigate are made fun of and largely ignored. 2271. The Schattengruben race of power-mad, tentacled mind vampires engineer a cockamamie scheme to extinguish the sun for the thrill of it. A lone defector, the Princess Doilendravel, alerts the GAC, leading a desperate counter-invasion on Schattengruben to save the galaxy. Doilendravel's selfless bravery spares countless lives, but the war annihilates her home planet and entire species. 2273. Doilendravel, soaring to the rank of Fleet Admiral, spearheads the creation of a new GAC military division, a strategy to combat the weird, the unexplained, and the plain spooky. She'll send out small, elite teams to covertly intercept paranormal terrorists and dispatch them before they can do apocalyptic damage, like the Schattengruben. Gunning for peace rather than war, Doilendravel vows to do right by her extinct people, the terrible entities of the Night Division, for rescue, investigation, and lockdown, aka TENDRIL, is born. 2287. Cade Floodry, an Earthling with no prior military experience, earns himself a spot on TENDRIL's Banshee squad after hacking into the division's secret files.
Are we allowed to be, scared? Because I'm moderately scared.
He joins the mysterious alien ninja, Captain Kronist Loknu.
When we're through with you, you'll believe in a lot more than ghosts and conspiracy theories.
And the renegade android Lieutenant Switch.
There's nothing that can't be solved with a bullet to the head, newbie.
On what should be a routine first mission. And that, believe it or not, is where things get crazy. This is TENDRIL, the Banshee Chronicles.